Howdy there folks, and welcome to Bullets for Bucks. My name's Steven, and today we're going to take a look at the CVA Cascade bolt action hunting rifle. First, we're going to go over the basic specs, fit, feel, and function. Then we're going to take it out to the range and see how it performs later in this video. First, let's take a look at the recoil pad. The recoil pad is about a 1-inch thick piece of relatively soft rubber, pretty unremarkable. Then coming forward, you have removable spacers, something a lot of people overlook on this rifle, so you can adjust the length of pull. And then you have fiberglass reinforced polymer. So it's basically polymer with some fibers in it, kind of similar to a Tikka, but I actually like this one a little bit better. Got a nice hard sound to it compared to some polymer stocks out there. Relatively traditional comb design on this. It's got a sling swivel stud that is metal. Then coming forward, you have a traditional grip here with just a little bit of like a bubble in it or a little bit of a palm swell. Not much though, right in the center. And then it's got a heavy knurling so you can really grab it good when your hands are wet. Then down here on the bottom, you have a polymer trigger guard and bottom metal. A removable box magazine has a little button in the front here. Really like that it springs out super easily. And depending on the caliber, it's 4+1 or 3+1. This is 6.5 Creedmoor, so it's 3+1 capacity. You have a 70-degree bolt throw, nice, large, just round bolt handle on this. Very easy to grab, actually like it. Left side has a lever bolt release. Pulling out the bolt, you have a polished bolt body. And then you have a 3-lug bolt design with a mini claw extractor in one of the lugs and a plunger ejector. Now, this bolt is super, super heavy, reminiscent of a Winchester XBR or a Tikka T3X bolt. It has a little bit better smoothness than, say, a Ruger precision rifle or a Ruger American, but not, in my opinion, quite as smooth or refined as, say, a Winchester XBR. It's got more of a zipper sound to it. It's still pretty smooth, works really good. Then you have a receiver made of bar stock material, and it has a heavy matte blued finish to it. It is shaved away or machined down on the side of shed some weight, excuse me. And then coming forward, you have a barrel that's anywhere from 20 inches, I believe, to 26 inches, depending on the caliber. This is 6.5 Creedmoor, so it comes with a 22-inch barrel. Has a thread protector on the end. It does come threaded 5/8 by 24. The stock also has this soft touch, so it's kind of just barely a little bit rubbery, which is kind of nice. It's not overly rubbery like maybe how a Hogue stock, just barely rubbery feeling for added grippiness. Pretty girthy forend actually on this, in my opinion. It kind of tapers down to a traditional feel, but up here it's pretty girthy, really heavy texturing on it, so it's easy to grip, and 2 metal sling swivel studs, which is actually a really nice thing because it has one in the front for your bipod, one in the rear for your sling, or however you like to set it up. I actually don't think this exact version with the heavy matte blued finish and the gray stock is even still available. It seems like everything's going FDE Cerakote, and then they're doing different camo patterns on the stock, so not sure what's quite going on there. It's available in tons of different calibers, from 6.5 Creedmoor to 308 Winchester to 223 Remington to 204 Ruger, and you name it. I mean, it's available in a whole bunch of calibers, and it comes in at weight exactly 6.9 pounds in 6.5 Creedmoor. The trigger on this is user adjustable. And let's go ahead and see where it breaks from the factory here. It's a single stage trigger, pretty thin curved trigger blade. No perceivable creep, but decent amount of over travel on this trigger. Let's go ahead and pull that trigger. Breaks at 2 pounds, 3.9 ounces. So pretty nice, decent light trigger for a rifle of this class. It has a 2-position safety to the rear. Just keeps it from firing, but it does not lock the bolt in place, something I would like to see on this rifle. All the way forward, obviously, you can manipulate the bolt and fire. All right, now that we've gone over some of the basic specs, let's take it out to the range and see how... sub-quarter MOA with factory ammunition, ELDX ammunition. Man, first shot's money. Oh, now we're talking. All right, so now that we're back from the range, let's go over those results. Wow, I gotta say, at first, I was really worried. Like, huge groups, not shooting well at all. Tried a whole bunch of different factory premium ammunitions, but after a little bit of that break-in period and spending more time behind it, man, it really settled in good, and it's shooting lights out. I'm super impressed with the accuracy of this rifle. Shooting half MOA and quarter MOA with factory ammunition now at 100 yards. Take note, though, that Bergara is struggling, in my opinion, with putting out consistently accurate rifles right now. And this barreled action, or at least the barrel, is made in Spain in the same factory, I believe. So I'm not sure if that translates with similar issues in the CVA line, or if it's just a Bergara thing right now. But something to note. Also, this barrel is hammer forged in Spain. So really excellent quality forging there, usually out of Spain. Things I really liked: the trigger is pretty decent. I like that it has adjustable length of pull. I like that it has a 70-degree bolt throw. I like the large tactical, like, knobby bolt handle, actually. I like that the barrel's fully free-floated. I like the soft touch grippiness of the stock. And I like that it's threaded 5/8 by 24, so I don't have to get it threaded by a gunsmith. Things that I don't like the plastic trigger guard and bottom metal. The magazine, though, works pretty well. I like that. I don't like the zipper sound. It's got quite a bit of zipper sound. I do like, and this is one thing I haven't mentioned, that the recoil lug is sandwiched between the barrel and the receiver, just like a Remington 700. So, in my opinion, much better than a Tikka design, where it's there's a groove cut out in the receiver, and then a piece of metal sits in the stock into that groove as your recoil lug, or something like that, or the V-block system, basically, of the Ruger American. I much prefer this over that. I would like to see it be integral part, machined part of the receiver. That'd be even better, in my opinion, but I do like that a rifle in this category does have that recoil lug sandwich between the barrel and the receiver, and that sits down in the stock. And I do believe this stock is pillar bedded with metal pillar bedding as well, so excellent. I also like that it has 2 front sling swivel studs instead of 1, so I can put that bipod on there without having to compete for real estate with a sling. But anyways, overall, pretty impressed with this rifle. Oh, I would like to see this have a locking bolt when on safe. But overall, like I said, still a very competitive rifle in its class, probably one of the best in class. Thanks for watching Bullets for Bucks. Check out this next video and subscribe.